I'd just like to give a little explanation of what this piece is, why it's happening in this space instead of the space that it was intended for. This is from a CD called 6 Litanies for Heliogabalus. Heliogabalus was a Roman emperor who specialized in a variety of excesses. You probably all know who Caligula is. Well, he made Caligula look like a sane human being. Heliogabalus, I think one of his famous stories was a dinner party that he set for a bunch of his friends, and then he had rose petals come down until they were completely smothered and they were all killed at the end of the meal by rose petals. Nice way to die if you gotta go. This piece was intended, when I was first invited to do this project here, a full day at the Met. She's the one that made this possible. One of the first things that came to my mind was to present this piece in front of one of my favorite pieces of art in this institution, which is a bust of the Emperor Caligula. It's really amazing, and it's in the Greek wing, statue wing, on the other side of the museum. It was my hope that Mike would be able to perform this piece in front of the bust of Caligula, but there are a lot of statues in that area, and you see how many people have come to see this event. The curator was a little worried that there might be some possible problems. So we decided, since the sound system was here from the Gnostic Preludes, which happened this morning at 10:15, which is music that was really inspired by the goddess in here, Bill Frisell and Carl Emanuel and Annie Allison did a beautiful job this morning. All the sets today, all the music that you heard, I think has been very, very appropriate for the spaces that you've seen them in. It was just something that was very important to me, because this place is very important to me. I've been coming here since I was 6. That's over 50 years of knowing this place and its work. The Heliogabalus piece is kind of extreme. I want to warn you. It is what it is. It deals with the excesses of an emperor who was killed and cut apart and flushed down the toilet before he was 20 years old. So we mean no disrespect to the Egyptian gods here for what you're going to see on the stage. But I do feel very strongly about this piece. I think it's a very strong piece. And maybe after you see this, you can go over to the Greek galleries and take a look, and all of you can fit in at once and drive the curator crazy. And look at the bust of Caligula, which is really one of the most remarkable works in this museum. And also, of course, my relationship with Mike Patton that goes back over 20 years. He's my dear friend, and I really wanted him involved in this. So we're going to present Litany number 4 from 6 Litanies for Heliogabalus for solo voice.